We've all been there, sat in front of the camera after pressing record, staring at the lens, wondering if this time it's finally going to be different. This is the video that will finally get 1,000 views, and then it isn't.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You follow the guru's advice, you do absolutely everything that they say, and then a week later, 60 views, 12 likes. So either the algorithm does hate you, or you were lied to. Making YouTube channels is really difficult. Every single one of us is faced with massive learning curves, technical challenges, personal obstacles that we have to overcome. So when we follow the advice of these so-called experts and it doesn't really get anywhere, we're left feeling a little bit deflated, aren't we? And then we question ourselves. We question, is it actually just us? So I decided once and for all to see if the advice was actually worth anything at all, or if it was just me. I gathered all of the advice I could find from the internet that promised to turn me into the next Mr. Beast and decide once and for all what works and what doesn't. To start with, my next video I uploaded followed every single piece of advice that I was given. I added tags relevant to my niche. I completed keyword-heavy descriptions. I researched titles, thumbnails. I scraped metadata from other people's videos in my niche. I then scheduled my video 24 hours in advance so the algorithm could index the video. 59 views after 2 days. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate every single one of them. And if the video was bad, I'd understand. But out of those 59 views, it got 20 likes and over 32 comments, all of which were positive. And that's a really good ratio considering the low number of views that I got. So I dug a little bit deeper and I discovered that the retention on that video was over 56%. And the same gurus who promised me success if I took their advice, all of them said that anything over 50% was considered good in YouTube's eyes. So what gives? My analytics were good, I'd followed all of the advice, and based on feedback and engagement, I'd made a pretty good video. Something else had to be at play here, and it wasn't my bald head. I did some digging and I discovered some numbers that shocked me. There are currently 17 million active YouTube channels, according to VidMetrics Lab. Wow, 17 million people just like us, all competing for an audience. What's more shocking was according to vidIQ, 95% of those channels never made it to 1,000 subscribers. Suddenly things were starting to make sense. So what does that mean for us? Well, it could be that YouTube's a crowded place and it's becoming more and more crowded every day. So for me to expect major results after 10 videos was probably wishful thinking and, if I'm being honest, a little bit naive. I didn't just leave it there though. I started speaking to other creators through the various groups that I'm a part of, and it seems that my 78 subscribers after 9 videos at the time was actually above average. After all of my concerns, the hours that I've spent researching things, and all of the feeling sorry for myself after my 9 videos, I came to realise that I'd come to YouTube with the wrong attitude. I'd watched all of these sensationalised videos and topics and all of these channels promising me instant success if I followed their rules. And that's why I was disappointed. Just like the 70% of channels that never even get 100 subscribers and quit. Ouch. I now realise that YouTube is a long game, and the more content we produce, the better our chances for success, whatever that means for you. The best advice that I was given recently, and it's something that I'm going to give to you also, and it sounds quite cliche, but it's just true. Instead of constantly looking at the numbers on your videos, focus on improving just a little bit each time you upload. All of the successful creators that I've met and I've spoken to personally weren't successful overnight. It took them hundreds of videos for the most part to get to where they are now. And if you want to make a success of YouTube, just like I do, that's what I suggest you do. For me, it's about helping people who are also on a similar journey to I am. And if that's the metric that I'm using to measure my success, well, it looks like I'm already winning. So here's your next step. Pick one thing that you can improve in your next video. Whether that's your title, your pacing, your thumbnail, whatever it is, just pick one thing. Drop a comment down below and let me know what that thing is. And then continue to do that every time you upload a video. And most importantly, don't quit. When I heard that most people quit before they even get to 100 subscribers, that's when I realized why so many people fail YouTube. Remember, success on YouTube isn't some magic formula or some algorithm hack. The difference between creators that succeed and those that don't, iteration. The ones who refine, adapt, and keep going, they're the ones that win. That's how growth happens. Let me know what your biggest struggle is right now. And until next time, thank you for watching.